Welcome back to the Tree of Life Crochet Along. We are on part 56 and we're going to be doing rows 10 and 11, and they're basically a repeat of a previous rows, but I'm going to do every row of this with you because it's a little different at the beginning and end, and I don't want anyone to get confused and give up because it's too easy to do that. So we've already done our anchoring of our right and left loops. We're on our second row of flowers, row 10 and 11. So now we're just on the back side, we're going to do single crochets, and on the front side we're going to be anchoring that middle loop with our flower head, and it's going to look so pretty. We're going to have 2 rows of pretty flowers completed. And here are my written instructions if you're going to follow along with those. It's always good to have. Of course, they're pretty simple, but I need basic crochet instructions, so I just rewrite them myself. And those are the two rows that we're going to be doing. All right, let's get started. Okay, and I already have my first single crochet in. I did a chain 1 turn and put my first single crochet in the first stitch. And for this row, row number 10, all we're doing is putting a single crochet in every stitch going across. Every single stitch. Okay, even when we get to the space here, there's a single crochet over that. We're going to be putting a single crochet in there too. Okay, so just a single crochet in every single crochet all the way across. And at this point, these stitches are pretty easy to see, so I'm not even going to count. I know. I'm just going to single crochet across, and be careful to single crochet into every stitch. Okay, so I will see you guys at the end of this very simple row, and then we'll get started on the next row. Alrighty, I'm down to the last single crochet of this row. Okay, chain 1 and turn, put that single crochet into that first single crochet. Okay, and now on to row number 11, back to the front of the work. Now we're going to put the little flower heads on, I think. Yes. Okay, and we already have our first single crochet, and we need 9 single crochets all together. Okay, so go into that next stitch, single crochet number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then in the very next stitch we're going to anchor that middle loop with 6 double crochets. Okay, so that's going to be the flower head, so make sure that's straight up and not twisted, and position it over that very next stitch in the row. Okay, yarn over, go into that stitch, and be sure to pick up that middle loop and make a double crochet, and we're going to make 6 double crochets all together into that same stitch. Okay, so yarn over, double crochet number 2, again, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, And there we have the first flower head of the row, and it's so cute. It's just so cute. I love these flowers. Okay, now we're going to make 9 more single crochets, and I want you to pull this forward, pull this over, stretch your work out so you can see that very next single crochet in the row, and be careful not to skip it. Okay, and we're going to make 9 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 single crochets, and then that brings us to our next flower head. In the very next stitch, we're going to anchor that middle loop with 6 double crochets. Okay, and we're just going to keep doing that all the way across. So yarn over, okay, position that loop over that next stitch and make sure it's not twisted. Okay, make sure you can see that single crochet through the loop. Yarn over and go in through that loop and make a double crochet. Okay, and we're going to make 6 double crochets into that stitch. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and now we're going to do 9 single crochets again. So stretch your work so you can see all of your stitches. Okay, and there's the very next stitch. Go in through there, put a single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we're going to have 9 single crochets between each flower, and within every 10th stitch we're going to anchor that middle loop down and put 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then we're going to do 9 more single crochets. Make sure you don't skip that first one. So 9 single crochets and then 6 single crochets, 6 double crochets. 9 single crochets and 6 double crochets for the flower head. And don't forget, you need to go over that loop and just keep doing that all the way down, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Alrighty, I'm down to towards the end of the row. I did my next to the last flower, and now I'm going to put in my 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and for the last flower, position that middle loop over that next single crochet and put 6 single crochets into that stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the directions say that we should have 4 single crochets left. Okay, go into that very next stitch and make your 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and there you have it. We're done with rows number 10 and 11 of the flowers graph, and we're going to chain 1, turn and put a single crochet into that first single crochet, and we're ready for the next video. All right, I will see you in the next video.